Now let's discuss another important thing called the table heading. Let me insert, so let's create another table. Okay, let me insert this code and explain. This is another table we are creating, starting from this end to that end, and then I'm going to explain what we call table heading, which is what? TH. Now the table heading is also inserted just like the table data TD, but the table headings or the table header is used in what? Explaining the column heading is or what the row heading is. It can be used for either a column heading or a row heading. They are just headings. So even if you want to represent an empty cell or an empty space or an empty block on your table, I told you each of the boxes in a table is called a cell. If there is a cell that has no value or has no data in it, still indicates that it is empty by just bringing just the element without putting any content in between. So this will represent what? An empty table heading. That means there's no heading on the first what? On the first column. Okay, and then when you do the table heading, if you do a table heading like this, you are going to indicate a what? An attribute called scope, and then you say column and you say Saturday. This Saturday simply means there's a column heading called Saturday. That means you are recording something that has been done on Saturday. This also is a column table header which represents Sunday. Then you end what? The table what? The table row here. So you do a very first row. The very first row should contain the headings. Come here and also do what? Another table row. But in this case, our table what? Our table header is what? Is row, not a column, which means ticket sold. So you can easily explain that this particular table has to do with the tickets that has been sold on what? On Saturday. The total ticket that has been sold on a particular what? On a particular day, which is what? Sunday. So this ticket sold represents what? Saturday and Sunday. Ticket that has been sold on what? Saturday and Sundays. I will show you the table practically. This is the first data. So automatically this first data goes to what? Saturday. But this is a what? This is a row. So this 120 is sold on Saturday, and this 125 is sold on what? On Sunday. Let me save so that we go on our browser. Now, this is what? The second table we created, and this is the empty table heading I was talking about. This particular first column, you see there's an empty table header which is this code. This represents the what? The empty table header. And this on the first column says Saturday, this says Sunday. So if you check on our browser, you see first Saturday, Sunday, but before Saturday and Sunday there is what? An empty one here. And you see this particular table heading is for a row. So you give an attribute in your table header, the attribute scope, and you say row, ticket sold. So ticket sold becomes the table header, and this becomes the data. This is also what? A data and a data. To get this beautiful table we've done here, this is the total sales on Sunday, total sales on Saturday, ticket sold on Saturday, ticket sold on Sunday. This is a header. This is also another what? Header. Mind you, there are still no what? Table borders. You will come to table borders very soon.